Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode 5 of my hardcore survival let's play. So in this episode, I was going to be creating my double dungeon spawner, so be sure to stick around for the whole video. I think it's going to be a pretty dang exciting one. Now, hopefully we can actually finish it this episode and get it up and running. It might be a little bit tricky, but we found out last episode that it's literally 31.1 blocks, like the spawners are 31 blocks apart. And get this, the rule for having a double dungeon spawner is they have to be within 32 blocks of each other. So again, our luck has still not run out, and we got like extremely lucky in another way, being that our spawners are so close. So we have a lot of cool opportunities for this world. If you missed last episode, I highly encourage you go and check it out. We actually got our first diamonds. We built a nice tree farm, and I'm starting to run out of inventory space, which is going to be a problem before too long. But I did want to make my first diamond tool here. We haven't made anything like this yet, so I'm going to make my first diamond tool. We're going to take a screenshot, and we're going to make it. There we go. Our first diamond tool. Nice. Now, we do have 31 levels, and I realize that, you know, you're not going to ever, like, lose your levels in hardcore, because if you lose your levels, you lose your world. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to still have 31 levels whenever we get into enchanting, which shouldn't be too long. As you can tell, we're getting a fair number of cows. Let's go ahead and breed these guys real quick. Now, I have listened to you guys that going and jumping in the cows can be actually very detrimental and you can die pretty easily. So I'm doing my best to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm pretty confident I know how many cows it takes to kill you. But I am sorry if this is super duper loud and you guys can't hear. Just give me 1 second here and let me breed all of them. Okay. Well, I bred about everything I think I need to breed. Let's get out of here. I am starting to get kind of worried for the cows. I feel like they're going to die at some point. We may kill a few just to get a little bit of leather. But before we do that, we're going to use our last 2 diamonds, and we're actually going to make a sword, a diamond sword. I feel like that's a good option. So we're going to go ahead and invest our items into a diamond sword. We do need another axe, however, but we don't have any iron on us, so we'll make it later. But yeah, we're going to kill a few cows just because I really need to. So give me a second. All right, well, I think I killed enough, I'm pretty sure, to at least build all the bookcases we are going to need. I don't know that for a fact, but we're just going to assume. We still have a ton of cows, so I'm not really worried about it. And did that chicken just jump into our farm? Yes, it did. For some reason, the animals in this game really just love my animal pen right here, and they love jumping inside of it. So, you know what? It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just kind of confused about why they're doing it. But we'll save enchanting for another episode. And if we need to get more leather, of course we can. I mainly need to worry about getting more chests, which means I really, really need to get some more wood because we're running super low. So before we do the fun part of the episode, I am going to go and just mine a ton, and I mean a ton of trees. We'll just throw that axe in the corner. Hopefully it'll dissipate over time. We'll put this up. We'll put this up. We don't need those anymore. But I'll go show you the tree farm we built last episode. So give me 1 second. It's not very far away, but you can see we also built a nice path, which is a good thing. Eventually we'll add some lights to it and the likes, and I think it'll look pretty good. But you can see my big trees, unfortunately, that have grown in our tree farm. We'll have to take care of those probably later. I don't want to take care of them now. But yes, this is our tree farm. They're all perfectly spaced out to give you the maximum number of saplings. And yeah, let me get some wood. All right, well, I think we waited long enough to get enough saplings at least to plant them back. But yes, this tree farm design, you feel free to copy it if you'd like. I think it's kind of nice because you can run up and down the rows and kind of perfectly. I guess what we could do is just kind of make like a grid like this. Just to kind of explain how it works, I guess, a little bit better. But yeah, you can just kind of run in between these, and it's really perfect for picking up all the saplings. I think a few of them may land in between. And of course, you can gather those by hand. But yeah, it's kind of nice to have a nice little, like, I don't know, a path to run along and kind of collect everything. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but actually, no, I think that actually looks fine. I just think it'll only run in this direction. I was going to say you could do it like there, but I don't think that would look right. But yeah, let me plant all these guys back. I definitely have more than I just broke, which is perfect. But they also grow during the night due to all of the torches. It does take quite a few torches to do this design, but I think it's kind of worth it. I don't really mind it at all. I think it's definitely worth it. But yeah, let me go put all of these torches. I can't speak today, okay? I recorded this at the same time as I recorded episode 4. Did I say episode 5 right? Okay, I definitely said welcome to episode 5. Good. I'm always worried that I'm going to say, like, welcome to the wrong episode number, and people are going to be like, Neo? This isn't the right episode. I'll be like, it is. I'm just dumb and I can't remember what episode I'm on, even though I'm only on episode 5. But the only way I remember it is I put folders over where I'm recording and I can kind of look at it and see which folder it's going to go into. That's really the only way I can remember the episodes, unfortunately. But yes, give me a second. I'm going to put up all of this stuff. We now have enough wood to make some more chests, which is perfect, but I'd rather not wait through the night. Another beautiful day. But like I was saying, our chest storage situation is going kind of badly, so I think we're going to increase our storage capacity here by like quite a bit, because honestly we don't have anywhere to put anything anymore and it's driving me insane. So we're just going to put chests all the way up into the ceiling, just like that. So that should be a good bit more. I'm not super happy with how it looks. Again, the tree farm, the tree house is getting to be kind of small. So at some point, we'll probably expand upon it. And when I say at some point, we will definitely expand upon... What did I have in there? Okay, so there's iron in here. Okay, what did I have in there? Was it more salmon? I don't know. Whatever we had in there, it's in our inventory now, so we're not going to worry about it. But we are going to make a smoker. I broke that to make a blast furnace. We're honestly just going to make 2 smokers here. I think that's the move, so let's do it. All right, we got 2 smokers. Let me grab some more coal. And now we can get some steak smoking, which is good. That's like I feel like that's on the same level as salmon. I really don't know. Maybe one gives you more than the other. I really don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and grab all the alive stuff and put it into a chest. There we go. So now everything alive is now in this chest. And then we're going to also make a wood chest, which I'll put some of my logs into. I feel like wool is just going to stay in the blocks chest. But I did want to have a wooden chest because I always feel like wooden materials need to be separate from everything else because you always get so many of them. So we're just going to keep some chests on us, actually. Maybe not that many, but a good bit. And then we also need to make a hopper in preparation for this farm. I'm kind of excited to build this farm. I'm not going to lie. We'll have 3 buckets. Kind of overkill, but it doesn't really matter. We'll make 2 hoppers, actually. I don't know if we'll need all of those hoppers. But you know what? Oh, I'm an idiot. I have enough iron. I do now. I know, my chests are just very... very unsorted and crazy. But thanks to you guys, I do know this trick now. You can combine bows, which is very helpful. We can get some full durability bows out of this deal. And then we can actually combine them with a full, and you can get rid of the, low durability bow. But look, now we have tools that are less dead, I suppose. And these are definitely wood items as well. There we go. So I have just like common items, rare items, tools, which we can do like that or whatever. And then, obviously you can kind of tell what that is, some higher echelon items or something like that. And we'll do some, semblance of, organization, I guess, in the most basic form. We do have the signs on us, which is good. We have this fence, which I'm not sure we're going to need. I'm sure we'll use it at some point. I definitely want to fence off. There's a few ravines over here that you can kind of just walk into and die from. I would prefer to fill those or surround those with a little bit of fence. And then I also want to do a bridge over here. As you guys can see, you can leave comments down below if you have any ideas. And if they're, I deem them good enough or whatever, I will put them on here. But you can pause this and read the ideas if you want to know what's going to happen in, somewhat, of this. I don't know. This is what's going to happen at some point. But yes, feel free to put some comments down below if you have any good ideas. And I will put them on here with the sign with your name. And yeah, I'm going to be doing this now. All of these came from my head. And keep in mind, I do read every single, and we already did this one, so we can break it. We did make the shield. It is in my inventory. It should probably be closer, but it's not. But yes, whenever you guys have good ideas, you can just put them right there, and I would really appreciate it. We're actually going to take all those signs. I feel like we're going to need them. I'm excited to finally get an XP farm going. It's going to be It's going to be interesting to make one this early on and also make a double one when they're like 31 blocks apart. I don't know how it's going to work just quite yet, but I'll design something that I think will work, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So yeah, I'll meet you guys down in the caves, which are literally right here. Like seriously, they're literally right here. I don't know why I cut the camera. I walked like 3 blocks and I'm like, yes, we're here. But as you can see, I did make a path in between them just so that we could prove they're 31 blocks apart. I did some calculations with some, a calculator I found on a website, and it seemed to have worked. But yes, as you guys can see, the next farm is literally just right there. And if we mine diagonally, I actually think that we'd be able to see one from the other. I don't know for like a certainty, but I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, we're going to light this bad boy up as well. Yeah, you can kind of see it. If I zoom in like that, you can see it. It's right there. It is going to be tricky to get these water flows to kind of commingle together, but I'll figure it out. I really will. It's not going to be like terrible or anything, but I really want to have the space in between these be dug out. I just need to think about how does diagonal water flow, and can I actually make it work? That's what we're going to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure there's a 4-block spawning area around all of these. Again, there needs to be 4 blocks. So what I'm saying is, like, for the ceiling, it needs to be 4 blocks away from the spawner in every direction. So that includes below the spawner as well. And that also includes to the sides. So this is 3. It needs to be 4. And this is 3. It needs to be 4. And I will dig all of these out off camera. Not going to be too exciting, so I won't make you sit through it. But give me 1 second here, and we are going to basically dig out a 4x4 area, or a 4-block space area from out of the spawner. This is going to take a while, but I really, really think the time investment here is so worth it. We're going to be able to get levels so quickly, so I'm hyped for it, but it is going to take quite a bit. So leave a like for all the work on the dungeon spawner. I'd appreciate it. So the reason I do this is basically mobs can spawn in a 9x9 area. So by having a 4-block distance from the spawner in every direction, it is the most efficient possible. And I just had that, I experienced that a zombie spawn in this block right here because that block is actually low enough light level for a zombie to spawn. So I just had to kill one. And it means with 2 of these that are in their most ultra efficient form factor, if you stand directly in the middle, they're going to generate a whole lot of mobs. So ton of XP very quick. All right, well, this is the progress so far. Eventually, we'll probably either find some vines and make all of this into mossy cobble, or we'll just leave it like a raw material. Again, this is a hardcore world. I'm not focusing on the aesthetics of a mob spawner too much, but maybe at some point in the series. But I figured I'd give you a little bit of a progress update. This area is done. We still have not dug it down yet, but we'll save that because it looks like there's gravel. Which is actually faster than mining stone, so maybe that won't be the end of the world. But I'm designing in kind of my head as I do this how I'm going to do the canals. So I think we're going to end up with a pretty interesting shape here. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. So I'm finally learning the reason I decided to bring down some chests, and that's purely because we're already out of inventory space. So we're going to put down a double chest right here, and we're just going to start filling it with cobblestone and the like. Because, well, we'll keep a little bit of, well, we'll keep the mossy on us. But there's a ton of stuff. Why do I have brown wool in my inventory? I couldn't tell you. That's something I don't, why do I have gold? Oh, that's what was in the furnace. It was gold. Okay. And I don't need lanterns in my inventory, etc., etc. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. There's a ton of stuff in here I don't quite need. But yes, we're digging out the bottom area now. We're almost done. The good thing about this is I've gotten a lot of iron, so that's a plus side. That and the fact we're about to get a killer mob spawner, but you know what? The iron's a nice little added benefit. All right, well, 1 down, 1 to go. So this one is the perfect 9x9x9 sized room. I think so, at least. It looks right, so we're just gonna go with it. And I don't really know how I could mess that up, so I'm pretty sure it's 9x9. Again, now we have to do this 1 more time over here. Not a problem at all. It does take quite a bit, like I said, to do these. So if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, I would really appreciate it. This one's a little bit smaller, so we got to do a little bit more digging. It's also going to be kind of, it's going to be kind of confusing with how I've already kind of set this thing up, but it's going to be okay. We'll get it done. So give me a little bit to do this. Dude, I almost just died from gravel. I know it doesn't look like I have any hearts of damage, but I had to stop for a second and my health regenerated, but I almost just died from some gravel, so That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't know how gravel, of all things, just almost killed me, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. But yes, this is the progress I've made. It seems like not very much, but I promise, when I show you again, it'll probably be completed or close to it. Dude, I'll tell you guys what, even though this is like the 4th or 5th episode, I feel like we've made it, you know, a good bit of progress. And funnily enough, we actually have used half a diamond pickaxe just to build this one thing. So that's fun. Now, of course, we're going to get more diamonds, of course. But it's just kind of funny that my first diamonds are already, you know, aside from the axe and the shovel. The shovel's halfway gone too, but I feel like the sword always lasts the longest. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you feel like? What do you feel like your tools, out of all your tools, always last the longest? I'd love to hear from you guys. So let me know in the comments. We'll make that the comment question of the day. And of course, again, if you have suggestions, I will put them on my board. If I like the suggestions, I'm not going to put every single suggestion on there. That would be impossible. But if I see one that I really like and I feel like I'm going to do, I will put your sign on there and I'll put your username from YouTube on there, or as close as I can get to it. And you'll get a kind of like a shout out, I guess. I'll just say thank you and then your name, and then I'll read your idea, and then we'll do it, or we'll potentially not do it. But yes, we're making quite a bit of progress, as you guys can see. So let me get back to it. We only have a little bit more to go. And once we've done this, we'll deal with the water canals, which I think I overcomplicated them a bit in my head. They're not going to be too difficult. But yeah, give me a second, and I'll finish this. All right, well, silly me. I heard a skeleton, right? And I'm going to get my yes, there we go. Get my shield on. Thank you guys for the suggestion. I was digging out the room. I don't even remember where I fell down. Yes, right here. And I fell down in this little cave, and because I heard a skelly, and I was like, ooh. And then look, I see some lava down there. So we're going to go see if we can't find a few diamonds down there to replenish our diamond supply. Okay, there's another skelly. And look, we can just, I know you guys know this, but I didn't know that it would block the entire, like, damage from the skeleton. So that's actually super... I feel like it's kind of OP. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of OP. So it doesn't look like there's much over here. Go ahead and take out that lava. And then we'll go ahead and fill it in with some torches. Then we'll go over here. We'll do the same thing. I don't know if there's any diamonds here or not. There's probably not going to be just diamonds that easily. Okay, that would be a little bit too easy. But we can hope, right? We can hope. Only reason I don't like a shield too is because I can't hold torches with me, but I feel like the not dying thing is actually pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. Okay, any diamonds back in here? No? Is there any back here? No? That's it. I could be caving forever. Well, I hear another cave over there and over there, but I don't think there's any diamonds in here off the bat. I know I missed some gold. We'll go back and grab that, but I'm going to get back to the spawner. I know it's a little monotonous for me to just dig, so it's kind of nice to take a break. A little tiny mining break here and see what we can get, but was that 10 gold? Huh. I feel like, I don't know. I thought 8 was the biggest size of pocket for gold, but well, I guess not. We just found a 10 pocket, so maybe it was a double. I don't know. Either way, let me get back to digging. One thing I'm super excited about is having an infinite supply of arrows. I feel like I didn't utilize the bow enough when I've played the game before, so I'm actually really hyped to actually use the bow a little bit more. And maybe get a good enchanted bow as well. Enchanting just opens up so many possibilities of fun for me, so I'm trying to get this done early on in the series, and it's a lot of work, but I don't know. It's really satisfying. I'm really liking hardcore, guys, and I think you are too, so thank you for all the support. All right, and spawner number 2 is complete. Heck yeah. So what we're going to do now is obviously I'm going to be filling in the water probably on this side. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Maybe put the water here, then have the mobs flow inward this way, and then have them do the same thing over here, just kind of opposite. I think that's what we're going to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and just dig this 2 blocks down. That's going to be where one of the water flows goes that scoops them all up. And I think this should work out pretty much perfectly. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this right the first time, but we can at least try, okay? We can at least try. So let's go ahead and put the water down here. It will break a few of the torches. That's okay. I need to take away the torches for now. Oh, no. Let me get you. Oh, no. It's taking away my torches. That's okay, though. We got infinite water. Don't got to worry about the torches, right? Yes, so this will flow over into here. And then this will have its very own flow. Let me hold them back in my hands so you guys can see. And then the water will go right here. Now I got to break my way back up just to get another water bucket. There we go. Perfect. Put the put the block back there. They will flow from here over into here. And then, of course, you got to dig it one block down every like 7 blocks or something. Now, the only problem is since there's kind of a cave here, we'll have to, I don't know, we can put some glass there or something at some point. But for right now, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to make sure that the mobs can flow properly. But now we're going to go do the same thing on this side, but on the opposite side. And the reason I'm doing it on the opposite side is the water is going to be like right here, I think. Maybe something like that. Hold on. Okay. So the water is on the opposite side, and then the water is going to flow. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Wait, hold on. No. The water doesn't need to be on this side. That's the wrong side. That's the wrong side. We're gonna flip it. Hold on. Yes, okay. I finally figured it out. The water's gonna be on this side, and I think this'll make what I'm trying to make happen. And then the water is gonna flow, of course, right here. And I think this will give me the diagonal that I need. Potentially. I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully these two lines of water will intersect at some point. And then once they've done that, I think we'll be in a perfect position. Basically to combine the flows. Once we combine the flows, we'll be in a good position to make them fall 21 blocks. And then from there, well, rest is history, right, guys? So I'm just going to mine out in this direction, and I'm going to have to mine for quite a bit. I don't know exactly where the intersection with the Skelly spawner is, I guess, since we're mining into the cave. Oh, yeah. That's actually... Oh, wow. That's actually more perfect than I thought it was going to be. And this is my question. What are you doing, dude? Like, what? You know what? Haha, you're just gonna, okay. we're just not gonna deal with that. We're gonna enclose our problems with cobblestone, and just never think about them again. Now I'm gonna try to light up this whole area so I don't, somehow die from mobs coming in here. Ooh, it's raining. Ew. That's spooky. Is there anything outside? Is it a thunderstorm? No, I guess we would have heard it if it was a thunderstorm. Well, that's icky. I don't like rain. In real life, I do, but not in the game. In the game, I think it's kind of annoying. You guys don't care about what I think, though. It doesn't matter. But yes, it's kind of cool that these actually intersect in a pretty close fashion. I mean, this guy right here, once I get this properly built around, like this, something like that, and then we're going to fill it in over here as well. Once I get this done, they should be pretty close to just kind of falling. I don't want to bring them any further away. I'm afraid if I bring them any further away, they're going to be too far away. But yeah, just something like this. And there we go. And then you just put a sign right here, or whatever you want to put there. We're just going to put Minecraft water. There you go. And then they're going to fall 21 blocks. Now, the only tricky part here is if I dig straight down, I could die. But we're just going to... I think it's 21 blocks, right? Or 22? Oh, no. Okay, we're going to do 22 blocks. We're going to do 23, actually, because we can raise it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so we didn't die, which is great. Why did I risk it? Don't ask me. It was probably a very dumb thing to do. But this is the 23rd block right here, so I'll kind of dig out an area around it just so that we know where to sit. And yeah, we should be able to turn on both mob spawners. We have to stand in the direct middle of them. That's the only thing, since they're so close to being the same... since they're so close to being 32 blocks apart, we have to stand in the absolute center for this thing to work correctly. But yeah, give me one moment. I'm going to dig out somewhat of an area around here just so that we can come in here and, kill the mobs. So give me a second. And then we've got to kind of figure out where we can build a ladder to get back up. Now, this is going to be the confusing part because I don't know where to put this ladder, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure something out. Is this going to give us enough? 27? That's actually perfect. Okay, so we'll do it like somewhere over here. Again, I don't really know where to do this. I'm trying to think in my head where this hole was in pertinence to the rest of our cave. So I'm going to do some guesswork here, and I'm going to dig over for just a little bit. Okay, well, somehow we ran into this cave that we found under the spawner. And now again, I don't really know exactly where I need to dig up. That's why I dug out this area over here, because I think I want my ladder to be kind of near the cave entrance. We'll make like a nice entrance into it at some point. But we'll just try it out like right here. and we'll see if this is the right spot. If it's not, that's okay. We can always try again. But we need to make sure there's no chance anything spawns in here, because this is going to be an area we are AFKing at some points. So I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure we don't just get exploded by mobs at some point. That would not be preferable. So we're just going to try to nip that in the bud here. So we're just going to fill in everything that we can. There's little areas I feel that are just dark. Like right here, this is like extremely dark. If I didn't come up here and fill this in, there's a chance we could have died from that. And we can always fill in like a path around the ladder, of course. But for right now, I'm not going to do it. That's why I'm just kind of paranoid about it. But yeah, let me dig straight up and I'll let you know where we end up. If we don't end up anywhere, I'll also let you know. Well, you know, on this ladder, we did find our first lapis. I can't tell you that we've found any before now. So, hey, you know what? This mob spawner's had a ton of added benefits. The fact that we're going to have, you know, unlimited XP pretty much instantly after we remove all the torches. And, you know, we've gotten some lapis, gotten some iron. So, you know, it's been a lot of hard work, but it hasn't been without, you know, fruits of our labor here. We're getting rewarded for all this work, guys. Rewarded. Look at this gold. It's like, thank you for building a big mob spawner. Here's your gold. And I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate the donation to the Neo Foundation for a better Minecraft world. Where should we put another torch? I'm going to put one right there. All right, so we're going to see where we end up, because we're pretty close to where we need to be. All right, well, as you can see, it looks like we ended up in a pretty good spot. From what I can tell, I don't know exactly where this is, but yes, oh my God. Did I actually guess that literally perfectly? I guess so. I literally guessed exactly next to our staircase. Okay, you know what? We're just not going to question our luck, guys. We're just not going to question our luck here. We've been getting extremely lucky on this series, and I'm just not going to question anything, because it's just a bad idea. So what we're going to do now is we're going to remove all the torches, and we're going to do a little test run on this bad boy. The only thing I haven't figured out is exactly where in the middle of these spawners is. So I'm going to put like probably a glass window and then some slabs in between these at some point. But for right now, I'm going to do something about being able to see both of them. I'm going to kind of dig out this little area right here in between them, just so I can get a straight line, you know, with a straight line visual between the two spawners. So give me 1 second to break out all of these blocks. All right, well, I'll break the last little bit here out on camera. So again, this is going to be where I'm standing most of the time. I just need to develop a way to walk around the spawning chamber area. So I'll probably just like dig a little tunnel right here or something. And yeah, that should be perfect. And I'll put some glass here and stuff so that I can see. Wow. I did not expect that. Okay, well, we're going to have to go get some more wood. I don't even think I had any wood. Did I add some fence? No, I actually ran out of wood. That's something I don't normally run out of when I'm playing, and it just stopped raining too, which is perfect. No, it didn't. I say that and I walk up here and it's just like it's just raining. No mobs, it looks like. So we'll just gather. Sure, we'll gather this tree right here. Looks like a prime specimen. But yeah, please do leave a like if you guys are enjoying this series. I really feel like this episode has been an amazing episode. We did a lot of fun stuff, and I tried to make it as fun as possible for you guys to watch. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. It was really fun to build. I keep saying all this like we successfully built the spawner, but there is a good chance that it won't work, you know, correctly off the bat, and that's okay. We'll have to get some glass in next episode and actually fancy up the spawner. But yeah, it's pretty, I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome that we have our very own mob spawner. We'll definitely build a better entrance into it too. I know it's kind of rudimentary at this moment in time, but eventually we'll get something better. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, so let's build this, and then we're going to put this like right there. And then we're going to, yeah, we're probably not going to need any logs. We're going to put a little shelf right there. We can also put a furnace on top of that. Just, you know, just nice little things can make your world look good. Look at that nice little shelf, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. We're going to put up this stuff. We're going to make an pickaxe. Ran out of the pickaxe here. Don't know how, but we somehow did. And then we got to run back over into here. Not fall in here. Okay. And then we just got to dig this out. So, 1 second. There we go. That's actually more perfect than I could have hoped for. And now we have a way to get into where we sit in between them. So now I just got to fill in this because we don't really need this to be open anymore. We'll also do the same here. Just kind of fill it in. A little rudimentary, but it works. It works. Same with that right there. And I just realized we're going to have to break a bunch of torches. And I did not leave a way to do that. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to break out the floor and just add slabs, because it's going to have to be dark in there, because, you know, I can't have mobs spawning in there. That would kind of defeat the purpose of the whole spawner. So just give me one moment here. I'm also going to make an infinite water source. I don't think I'm going to need any more water down here, but can't hurt to have infinite water wherever you go. Because it may be that this is where I do a little bit of mining, because, you know, we found those pretty good caves, so maybe we'll do some mining in here. But yeah, just give me 1 second. These blocks right here, I don't think... No, we're going to fill them in with slabs for now. But I think these blocks right here will eventually be glass, just so that we can... I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to break out all these floor blocks here and just put slabs down. All right, so now that I've kind of dug this out, I realized I probably could have just made the canals flow just like into each other like this. And I feel like it probably would have worked fine. But do you see how they're glowing? That means they're capable of spawning mobs. Do you see how when I walk a little bit this way, you see how it turns off? So that means it can't spawn mobs. But again, I walk one more block. See, one more block like this right here. And it is... Oh, well, I have to jump. I have to be up one block. Okay. But you can see it's kind of picky, but then this one's not going. That one's going, and that one's going when I'm standing, I guess, like right here. So as you can see, both spawners are running. So that's a little reassurance that I built this whole thing and it'll actually work. That's good. All right, so it looks like a bat spawned in here. Where are you? Get out of here. Get out of here. So we're going to put slabs here to prevent mobs from spawning. We don't have any redstone, but we can gather some of that just so that I can kind of see in the dark in here. Now, I keep in mind I can't hold a torch in my hand, and that does not affect spawning, but it also just kind of lights up the area just for me. But yeah, we'll probably put torches in there at some point. I'm going to have to make some way to get in and out of here. We're going to have to break all these torches. This is always... Oh, man. It's one of the most dangerous parts of a spawner is activating it, especially in hardcore. So I'm going to do my absolute best to not die here. That would be awesome if I don't die, but no guarantees here. No guarantees. Now, keep in mind, these torches should fall all the way down to... did I put a torch on top? I also know that another thing I have to do... Oh, good. Another thing I have to do is put some blocks on top of this. Eventually, we'll put them as glass, but for right now, we're just going to do your standard cobblestone. That's fine with me, but this bad boy is activated, so we got to run away very quickly. Please get out of here, please. Please, thank you. Okay, so this bad boy is activated. I don't think there... I think that light is just coming in from right here. Yeah, perfect. And then let's go activate... Oh, that's not right. Let's go activate the other one. Oh, God. I'm so nervous to activate these. I don't know what... What did I just throw? A bucket of water. Okay. We'll get it in a second when we go down to the collection chamber. Oh, man. This one, I put the torches kind of high up, didn't I? Okay, we'll get all these. This is nerve-wracking, dude. Skellies especially. I'm not looking forward to this if they spawn and shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Please. Please. Please don't do it. Okay, there we go. And then we just got to break these. We're going to spawn. Oh, okay. Just fall down, fall down, fall down. Fall down, dude. Oh, my God. I'm at half health. Oh, my God. I'm at 3 hearts. Okay. 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 Why did I almost die from that? Do I not have iron armor? Come on. All right. Well, first of all, we did kind of activate it. Let's just go see if the mobs actually are one hit or not, because I'm kind of curious if I messed up the number. I feel like it's 23, and if it's not, again, I could lower it or raise it as needed. Not a big deal, but I do know that the block they fall on now is exactly 23. So let's see if they're one tap. No, looks like the skellies are dying. The zombies are almost one tap. Okay, so we may need to rise it up a little bit. Rise it up. We may need to raise it up by 1. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, only a few skellies spawn. Oh, the skeleton that did spawn. Remember, I hit it with my pickaxe? How did you spawn? Oh, no. Okay, so there's somewhere in here that's dark, and I don't know where it is, and I don't want to find out, but let's see. Maybe over here? Man, I've probably wasted so many torches, but it's okay. Coal is pretty easy to get. Maybe right there? I don't know. I don't know. We can also gather this redstone. I said I didn't have any, and I keep walking right next to it. Man, this is exciting, having our own spawner. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, okay. Oh, God. Okay. We're just gonna... Yeah. Sure. How about that? All right. Well, let's go back up here. Let's finish activating the Skelly spawner. Probably shouldn't have left halfway through doing it. I think that makes it a little bit more dangerous. So we're just going to bolt sprint at it as fast as possible. And we're going to hope everything works out. Seems like a good plan, right? All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Please, please, please. We're just going to jump in here. We're going to boop, 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 boop. We're going to do this on top. There we go. And then we're just going to, yep. Then we're going to, oh, good. Don't shoot me off this thing, please. Thank you. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, I see you, skeleton. It's like, I'm going to shoot you. Watch it, I'm going to shoot you. Okay, so it looks like we're safe. Oh, God, please don't shoot me. Oh, man. Not the iron armor, man. No. Oh, my gosh. Please, dude. Just get out of here, please. So this one will die, of course. Yeah, go ahead and fall, dude. Okay. And there we go. We finally have the spawner built. And it looks like it works if we stand right here. So this is the block we have to be standing on. If we stand on this block, it's okay too. But I think this one will be like the best spawner block. So we're going to mark this with something special. What that special something is, I'm not sure. Hold on. We'll put a crafting table down in here. Yes, sure. We'll put a wooden slab here just to differentiate that this is where we need to stand, right here. Cool. So I'm going to stand here for just a little bit. And I think the skeletons could kind of spawn in here and actually shoot us. So maybe I'll... I need to go get some glass. Hold on. Before we do any more with this spawner, we're going to get... Sorry, I keep hiccuping and I don't know why. I think it's because I ate like... I haven't really eaten much today, but I'm going to go gather... No, I'm not. I'm going to just stand there and block it off with some cobblestone. And let's see how bad... not how bad. Man, that's negative. Let's see how well this mob spawner works. So give me 1 second. All right, so this is less than 5 minutes of sitting, and I already kind of hear a problem. I don't think that was actually kind of secure at all, but I hear a problem. It seems like they're not falling, and I think the reason why is that's the wrong spawner. I was like, where's our path? The reason that they're not spawning is because they're getting caught up on that little joint. Remember, where do they fall? No, I'm completely wrong. Okay, don't listen to me. I'm completely wrong. And we can always add like some, I don't know, some glass there or something to kind of observe the spawner. I'll leave it open for now. It's not a big deal if it is. They can't get out. But let's go see. That was less than 5 minutes of sitting. Let's go see how much AFK XP we can get from like less than 5 minutes. Leave a like for that, guys. 5 episodes in and we have a double mob spawner. That's pretty legit. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. Ow. Dude. Nice. That's all I gotta say is dude, nice. So what is my inventory doing? My inventory is just, hold on. Okay. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make 4 chests. I don't think we're going to need that many, but we can go ahead and just do it. And then we're going to put probably just a chest like right here and then a hopper on top. And then if it needs to, we'll have an overflow chest. I doubt we're going to actually need 2 double chests, but it really can't hurt to have 2. We'll just break down into here. And then we'll put another chest and then a hopper on top of that. And basically everything should fill up in the bottom. Let's just throw a salmon in. Goes through that, goes into the hopper, and into here. Perfect. So we're going to obviously need to design something a little bit different because they keep hitting me. I think the solution is slab, 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 and slab. Now they shouldn't be able to hit me unless they stand like right here. I think the skeletons could shoot me from that angle. But yes, it looks like we actually have a successful mob spawner built. Obviously this room looks a little crummy. It's not, you know, the nicest looking room in the world, but that's okay. It's just the first iteration of this bad boy. At some point, we'll actually design it and make it look a little bit better. But for right now, I think it's okay. You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Again, the first version of something is never going to look beautiful, but we can come down in here and we can grab stuff out of here, hop back on out. I think that works pretty good. So I'm going to go sit up there and we're going to do a little mob kill montage. We're going to sit in there for just a second. And then in the next episode, we're going to improve it. We're going to add some glass, just add basically a bunch of really cool stuff. And hopefully that will finish it out. But yeah, let's go wait for, I don't know how long. We're going to do probably like 10 minutes and we're going to see how many mobs we can get. I do need some sort of secure area to sit. So I just have been kind of like doing this, confirming they're both running and then just placing these here. I don't think anything could get me, but I'll be sitting at my computer, so don't worry. But yeah, I'm going to wait 10 minutes and yeah, we're going to see how many mobs we get. All right, guys. Well, I'm literally too excited to see how many there are. I waited like 4 minutes, I guess. So maybe last time I only waited a minute and I overestimated it because I definitely waited 4 minutes. I was just staring at the clock and I was like, I can't do it anymore. I keep hearing all the skelly noises and the zombie noises. And I just got to see for myself how many there are. So this is 4 minutes. So keep in mind, if I wait like 1 hour, there'll be 15 times this amount of mobs. And in my Let's Play series, on my underground area, I did have a double mob spawner, and it was the best thing in the world. So let's check. So it looks like since I have what is it called? Oh man, why can't I think of what's it called? Since I can't turn off entity cramming, I don't really know how to make this mob spawner work very well. Because I forgot that mobs, there's only be like 32 mobs or something on one block before they start dying. So maybe give them like a bigger area to separate out into. So I've got to work along the constraints of not being able to change any of the game rules. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. I'll do that in another episode. We're gonna just not do that for now because it's gonna take forever. I'm gonna have to flatten this area and whatnot. We'll do it next episode, I promise. But you know what? We'll at least start it a little bit because I know that it's gonna be. Oh, good. Okay, that's right. No mobs can spawn. We're too far away. No mobs can spawn. I'm just telling myself that in hopes that that's actually the truth and that no mobs spawn. I don't want to go any further in this direction. This direction's fine. All it means is I have to make a ton more hoppers, which is okay. Let's go make those now. If we can actually go back. Oh, no. Hold on. I almost bamboozled myself here. There we go. Because if I would have left that open, I would have come down here and there would have been just like 30 zombies being like, what's up, man? Thought you could make a spawner out of us, huh? Is that all you are to us? Or is that all we are to you? But yes, what I'm going to gather is... I completely forget. No, I'm going to go make more hoppers. That's right. So we're going to get to go back to our big, beautiful house. Is it day? It is. Perfect. All right, let me go grab some hoppers, and I'll meet you guys back down in the cave. Well, on the plus side, since we were down there so long, it looks like all of our wheat has grown. And this farm, including the one under our house, as well as all of our sugarcane. And it looks like all of our cows are grown up as well. So, there are some plus sides to being underground and doing some projects. Like I said, fruits of your labeler. Yes. Fruits of your labor start to show after you come back up. Do we have enough? This is the question. We had a wood chest going. Let's put up some wood stuff. Not going to need all of that anymore. The signs, I know where to put those. Actually, we are going to need... We may not have enough wood. Let me actually... Oh, there's 2 chests right there. Okay. Sorry, I've been recording for like 3 hours. I got to quit after this. Let's make another chest. I don't know how many we're going to need, but it's going to be quite a bit. I don't know if we're going to have enough iron. We're going to end up burning through all of our iron just for this, but that's okay. 10 hoppers. 10 blocks. That could be 320 mobs then. Okay, that should be good. I doubt I'm going to need more than that, right? Nah, probably not. Okay. Well, let's go back on over here and let's add those. We're also going to put the signs down. Like I said, if you have any suggestions for anything you want to see me do in the world, please do leave me suggestions in the comments. I try to read every single comment. Investigate lava under base. Be careful, please. That's one of my goals. So basically, if you have ideas, I'll expand the signboard as needed. We're probably going to have to like make it go through the mountain or something like that. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back down in the spawn room. Nice. All right. So all I've got to do is put hoppers down connecting into this hopper right here. And they just got to run along this thing right here. We're just going to have 10 blocks of space. I don't think I'm actually going to expand any more space over on this side. We're just going to do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this should be enough room for them to spread out. I hope. If it's not, I'm going to be kind of confused because this is like a large area. So we'll break this bad boy out and they should kind of move on their own once they get down in here. Now, this isn't exactly what I had planned for this. It also kind of nixes this. So we're just going to have to put it on the other side. Honestly, fine. Not really a big deal at all. There we go. Put the trapdoor there. Put the trapdoor there. So now we can get up and down. And then, yeah, I'm going to need to make some more slabs, but I don't think I have enough. Oh, we could just use cobblestone slabs. Yeah, so what I'll do is just put them right here. And then we should be able to just come in here and just kill them and gather the XP, and everything should just end up in there. All right, well, now I'm going to go wait. And now we'll see how many mobs actually spawn. And I'll properly seal myself in. And I'll actually go like lay in bed and, you know, read around somewhere. And then we'll actually properly see how many we're going to get from like 15, 20 minutes. It should be pretty exciting. So stick around for the end of the video. All right. Give me one moment to wait. I really do like this spawner, guys. This is so cool. We got so lucky. We really did. Okay. This is what I'm sealing myself inside of. There's no gaps. I should not die, right? We'll find out. All right, well, I've been waiting for more than long enough. We're going to see how many mobs we got. I can't give you an exact time because I kind of lost track of time, but it was probably somewhere around 10 minutes, somewhere around there. But let me clear this out. Again, I'll build something better to do this in. I just want it to be ultra secure, especially since I'm on hardcore. I would prefer not to die and lose everything, including all the work I just did for this double mob spawner, but there's a good chance I could just die and lose everything. Because the high stakes of hardcore are starting to set in. Let's see how many we get, though. I'm guessing quite a bit of mobs. Oh, no. Something isn't working right, guys. Is there a lot of drops in here? What? Oh, I see they can shoot me, kind of. All right, well, something wasn't working quite right. I don't know what it is because there should have been way more mobs in here than that. I guess we'll have to do some investigating, but I can't really tell you. There should have been a ton more mobs. Is it because I didn't have line of sight to the spawners? I really couldn't tell you. That's kind of odd. I don't know. I'll play around with it for a bit, and I'll let you know what I figure out. All right, well, let's see if the mobs... Oh, that's probably why. I think the mobs are dying when they fall, or at least some of them are, because I didn't touch that skeleton, but it died. So I'm thinking we need to go one block up. Is that the problem? Let's find out. I guess, I mean, no more mobs are going to spawn. I think that's what I'm going to assume that the problem is. But we'll leave it at that for now because this episode has already been way too long. It really doesn't matter how long the episode is, but it has been a little bit long. So what we're going to do is just decrease this by one block like this and fill this in, put this here, and then take this hopper and we're just going to have it go one block up and where they fall at least. And then they can kind of walk over to the side or whatever. Okay. Shift place. There we go. That should be good. They should be able to just kind of fall over to the side now. I can break out this block and put some slabs there too, just in case I want to see it. But I believe that should work now. So now I'll try waiting AFK because I'm sure you guys are kind of, I don't know, hyped to see if it'll work better too. But yeah, that was not right. There was hardly any mobs in there. And I can't really tell you why. So there's like 27, 28, and 35. So if we come down here and there's a bunch more, then that says that they're dying. Because that's the thing is dungeon spawn rates are kind of independent of, you know, the mob cap around the world. They have their own sort of cap, and since they're falling far enough away, they should still be spawning more, but I'm not quite sure what's going on here. But it's a mystery to solve, and I like that kind of thing. I think it's kind of fun. One thing we can also investigate is the fact that we're giving it a lot of light level, you know, like a lot of the light level is being, you know, increased by having this open. Like it's kind of lighting up like half of the dungeon. So we're going to try that too. And that may actually be the solution. But now I'm going to sit here for quite a while. And now that it's sealed, I don't think anything can really get in here. But I'm going to stand in the direct center. I'm just going to kind of block myself into a little area like this. And I will sit for a bit and I'll come back and let you know if it works. Well, we'll find out together if it works, which is the fun. I feel like that's kind of fun, right? All right. See you in a bit. Okay, so just broke out of our nice little protective shell here. Let's go do some investigating. Let's see if there's actually a good number of mobs in here. For some reason, I have a feeling like this is going to be the solution. I feel like a lot of them were just dying. I think maybe 23 blocks is way too much. So maybe 22 is better. Let's see. Well, they're not falling down. It's weird. It seems to work okay, though. I may need to raise all of this up by 1. I think that's actually going to be exactly what I have to do. So let me break all of these. Oh, no. These mobs can get out now. They don't realize it. They can get out, but they don't realize it. Plus 4 armor, so it still doesn't give you that much armor. It's unfortunate that they make chainmail. Even though it's so rare, they just make it so crappy. I don't know why they decided to do that. They could have made it, you know, there could be a good opportunity for chainmail there. But I am super hyped for the cave update. I really, really am. It was just announced today. That's the day I'm recording, if you're curious. Today was the day that they announced the cave update. So that's got me really hyped. I'm excited for the future of Minecraft. I truly am. But it seems like this spawner works pretty good. I think if we wait for longer than we've been waiting, it'll work a lot better. I think the problem is that we're not waiting long enough. We're getting a little bit too impatient here. And that could be the case because I'm kind of ready to chillax for the day. We've been recording for like, I think, almost 4 hours. So once you get to that point, it starts to be like, I'm so ready to stop. But I am, you know, this world has been extremely fun to build on. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited for the future of this world. I think we can go pretty far. I just hope we don't die. That's the only thing. And I can't not get this lapis. It's in an inconvenient spot to grab, but I don't really have a whole lot of it. And I'm going to start enchanting pretty soon. We got 37 levels. So now all we need to do... Oh, man. Well, we need to get another diamond pickaxe. I foolishly didn't grab any obsidian with it. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We can always grab more pretty easily. We just got to find an area to get it. Now, the only thing that worries me with doing it like this is that I'm pretty sure the skeletons are going to have like a direct line of shot. That's not the right. Direct line of sight on me here. So I'm going to go up 1 block like this. I'm going to break out this area right here. Maybe a little. Oh my gosh. Well, thank God I wasn't standing there. Oh, come on, dude. What is with the gravel? It's just always here to ruin your day. But I hope you guys did enjoy this extra long episode. And please do leave a like if hardcore is something you want to see more of on the channel. A little bit of feedback will go a long way with me. I really do respond well to feedback. If you don't like it, I want to know the truth. If you do like it, I want to know the truth. You know, you don't have to be worried about my feelings or anything like that. Far from it. I appreciate honesty above all else. I truly, truly do. So let me know if you're enjoying it. And if you're not, let me know too. But with that, I will leave you guys to have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you guys come back next weekend for Saturday and Sunday hardcore episodes. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye. Do you guys see what I have to do to get these thumbnails? I literally went in there, I lit up the skeleton spawner, and then I came in here, I broke into the corner of this one, and I lit up this area as well. I do a lot of work for these thumbnails. I'm telling you guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like if you enjoy this series, I really would appreciate it. But yeah, I had to go in here. I had to light up the zombie spawner a little bit, and I had to light up the skeleton spawner too, just so I can get a good thumbnail. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye. Alright guys, well this is like 3 days after I've recorded episode 5 and I finally figured out the problem. You can see I have quite a few more levels from when you saw the last clip. I've been playing on this world quite a bit, but only working on the mob spawners, so don't worry, you haven't really missed a whole lot. I'll also show you what else I've done. But basically I blocked all these things off and that wasn't the problem. There was a lot of problems. Apparently standing in this block, it barely spawned from these 2 spawners, so I developed this little minecart system. And it actually works fairly decently. I can AFK here for extended periods of time and just kind of go in a circle, which is nice. And that will activate both spawners pretty often. You can see I did make a few modifications. We do have a bed here in case we need to sleep. We have a quick access tunnel down to our spawner area. Yes, that stresses me out too. I probably shouldn't use it, and I honestly don't really use it too often. But you guys can see I have made a few modifications. We'll go ahead and kill the mobs now so you can hear me. So yeah, there's quite a few mobs in here. If you can't tell, I'll time lapse this. So I did make quite a few modifications. I realized that entity cramming meant that, you know, we originally had done that. I had to raise these hoppers by 3 levels, okay? The original hopper level, which was over here, was way too high, so I had to, or way too low, and the mobs were actually dying, as well as the water flow that brought them down here. It gave them a chance to sort of jump up, so they were actually dying upon falling. This took like 3 or 4 hours of playing to figure out, but I put some carpet on here. I did start kind of a little tiny sheep farm, but again, we'll show you all of that in the next episode. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys an update and show you that it actually does work. It just took a little bit of tinkering with, so I'm super happy with it. I'll show you how much loot I've gotten after all of the testing I've done. It looks like this chest is full. There's some junk in here that shouldn't be in here, but a ton of enchanted bows, which is pretty awesome. Nothing really that I want to use. These have different enchants. I don't even think you can combine them if they have enchants, but there's quite a bit of stuff in here, so this mob farm definitely works really, really well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like all I did was I put this ladder up here. Remember, we had a staircase at the top of the ladder beforehand, and I'm sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. I usually don't commentate this late, but I really did want to give you guys an update because I finally got it to work after hours and hours. And the final straw in the hat that made it work was this circular minecart thing. So for some reason, this activates all the spawners, and it works really well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.